Jontay Porter's verdict came out.
No.
It's worse than what we thought it was. I'm going to be honest with you from my perspective, but Jontay Porter was issued a lifetime ban from the NBA.
GG's cooked.
Lifetime ban from the NBA. To remind people of what Jontay Porter did, they launched an investigation about his FanDuel accounts where he was placing an unusual amount of player prop bets specifically for himself on the unders. And they looked at the game logs and was seeing that he would play for 4 minutes. It would be at tip-off, and then he would just get a mysterious eye injury, and it would just sideline him for the rest of the game. Shams report, NBA announces investigation found Porter disclosed confidential information to sports bettors, limiting his own participation in one or more games for betting purposes and betting on NBA games. From January to March, Porter placed 13 bets on NBA games using associates' accounts. My God, this brother's cooked. He continues on. NBA investigation found that prior to March 20 game, Porter disclosed confidential information about his health to an NBA bettor. Another person connected to Porter placed an $80,000 parlay to win $1.1 million, wagering Porter would underperform. The bet ultimately was frozen. Last thing. Investigation shows, and this is where it gets crazy, on the 13 NBA bets Porter made, total payout was $76,059, resulting in, do we have a drum roll? Drum roll? This is winning. Resulting in $21,965.
Was it worth it?
3 of the bets were multi-game parlay bets that included one Raptors game in which Porter bet that the Raptors would lose. I know Damo's ready. Please take this. This is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life.
I've been seeing all over the timeline people saying, oh my God, a lifetime ban is crazy. Charles Barkley, I wish it was only 5 years so he gets a second chance. Man, Charles Barkley said that. Shut the hell up. I'm not going to lie to you. Sports betting or playing, whatever you want to call this shit, just became legal for the WWE. I said WWE, Jesus. For the NBA. It just became legal this season. Whoever the first person or player within the NBA that gets caught is getting a lifetime ban. They have to make an example out of you. Doesn't matter who it is. You're an idiot if you think that you were going to get away with this the way you were going about it. My only thing is, you said that the bet that was like a 1.2 million payout, that one got frozen?
Yeah.
Those 13 bets, those were the ones where the people in his Discord were putting the bets and everything like that. Did all those get frozen?
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see anything.
My thing is, everyone's saying, "Oh my God, was it worth it for 20 bands?" I was like, and this is just me, just conspiracy theory. I don't think it was just 20,000. I think that was 20,000 from his "I'm not Jontay Porter" account on FanDuel. I think the people he was giving information to in the Discord was breaking him off some bread from them winning. I think it was one. I'm not saying no. I'm saying that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but again, I'm going by what I've seen people say on the timeline in terms of he's making $2 million and you risked it all for 20,000. I don't think it was just 20,000 is what I'm saying. Y'all making it seem like this dude is just an idiot. Secondly, hey man, investigate his brother. There's no way he didn't know. I'm trying to get him investigated, especially before the series start. Investigate his brother. He had something to do with it.
Sage, let me ask you this, because there's people on the timeline, and this is where I almost I be itching to start a space these days. This is where I almost threw everything off my desk and was about to go crazy. There are people that are saying, oh well, Miles Bridges only got X amount of time. What's his name? Josh Giddey didn't get no time, but Jontay Porter gets a lifetime ban. Do you agree that that's stupid, or are you on those people's side?
So morally, of course, you would think that those people would get lifetime bans, all the other stuff. Obviously, court cases come down to guilty, not guilty, accusations, all those things. Right. However, I'm not going to lie. We live in this thing called reality. And reality is what Damo alluded to. And them niggas that just got this sports betting shit good to go. The DFS technicalities good to go. And this nigga was doing that. Do you know how crazy that would? You know how many dollars they lose? I'm not shocked. Now, is it morally right or wrong? Yeah, that conversation, sure, for sure. Especially we're talking about convicted or guilty cases all day, every day. But I think either way, the idea that now y'all care because Jontay got banned for a lifetime, but y'all weren't really saying lifetime earlier. I was kind of just sitting there, like, oh yeah, good, you deserve this 25-game suspension. But then you see him get a lifetime, you're like, whoa, now he deserves a lifetime. Though ultimately, I'm for getting abusers and shit out the league. I don't really care. Like Like some of these guys, I don't pick up in my fucking. You said
in-
what?
People in the chat, beating women is fine, right? That's not that. Nobody is.
That's not what he said.
I never said that. Wow. Okay, I forgot I'm on the internet. All right, let me hold your hand. Again, as I already said, I could have swore I said that. No, I'm all for getting guilty and or even obvious he did that shit, bruh, out of the league. I am all for that. However, I'm saying in the sense of reality, we know the NBA was going to pack up Jontay Porter, considering the amount of business, amount of negotiation, and sheer amount of dollars it took to get this deal. Am I with you that a guy that has beat his wife or some shit should not be dribbling a basketball? 100%. If a player is dropping hard R on stream and then he's over there dribbling the basketball around a bunch of black people, I don't think he should be in the league either. But the idea that this is like y'all outrage, rage, or pitchfork like your torches take because Jontay got banned for lifetime without even thinking as to why he would get banned lifetime is crazy to me. But yeah, I apologize if you're a I don't even want to say dumb person because I don't think I'm the smartest, but if you can't understand what I'm saying, that's tough.
I'm gonna say this quick because mind you, this is one sentence for me before B Souls gives his little quick thoughts. Integrity of the game is literally all you have when you're talking about professional sports and everything that goes into it. I think basketball could survive in a WWE motto, like where we kind of understand that it's scripted, but we would have to take so many pivots. So when you talk about destroying the integrity of the game, there's no question, there's no conversation. You have to get banned, lifetime, period.
Like put it. Oh, my fault. Soul's never talking.
I'm about to say, just my main thing is this guy might be the top 3 dumbest NBA players I've ever seen, dog.
Yeah, I don't know how you were defending him.
From the method of how he did it to like, why would you even do it in the first place? I understand, like, yo, you know, I'm my own man. I want to make my own money, but let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a stack, bro. Your brother's Michael Porter Jr., and I checked his contract today. That motherfucker has a $180 million contract. Why are you doing this the way that you did it? I don't fucking know. I guess you could pull the scared money don't make no money card, but at the same time, play dumb games and you get dumb prizes. And he got the dumbest prize of them all. Now, should I have any sympathy for this? No. He was already well off going into the league. And now that he's lifetime banned, he could probably fly to Michael Porter Jr.'s mansion and cry his ass to sleep there. Like, I don't know. I think he's still well off, to be honest with you.
Also, he's not banned from playing professional basketball. He just can't play in the NBA. So this thing can go play in the CBA, NBL, the London Porridge League, whatever he wants to do. He's not banned from playing pro ball. So his life ain't over. He just made a dumb decision.
Literally, when we talk about the integrity of stuff, and this again, I'm just thinking about all the other things that have an overwhelming idea that there's this moral compass that they're supposed to be fair, they're supposed to be X, Y, and Z. But as soon as you find out that it's unfair, and like it's out loud that it's unfair, not okay, we have some suspicion that it's unfair because people suspect the NBA to be rigged. But like, could you imagine if the U.S. came out and was like, "Yeah, court cases aren't fair." Period.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to double down.
What would you? How would y'all feel if they came out and was like, "Yeah, the police force is just corrupt, and it's going to continue to be corrupt. That's just the way that we roll."
Yeah,
the same way.
Yeah, and to keep it to basketball for those that don't get the analogy, and Omar beat me to the punch here. Maybe I think he even hinted to it initially, so fair enough. But yeah, my next point was going to be, for example, what if the refs came out and said, "Oh yeah, for sure, I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah, I actually love LeBron James, and like I actually bet the over on LeBron, so I ain't gonna lie, I blew 5 extra whistles." Like 30 years later, like y'all would be pissed off. So the idea that if Jontay stayed and got let off the hook or anything like that, he would still be in the league. That's what I'm saying, in the sense of I'm with y'all saying these bozos, these weirdos that are still in the league should not be in there either. Fine, let's talk about it. But the idea that someone who is literally like flagrantly cheating, like let's just call it what it is, he's flagrantly cheating to make himself some dollars, and y'all are like, "Oh my God, he got banned for life." Dog, if I worked at McDonald's, but if I worked at Chick-fil-A, but I'm serving you niggas burgers and nobody knows it, and somebody gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Like, get out. But like someone who is, I don't know, cussing out the manager might get left off the hook. Now, obviously, is serving a fucking burger less severe? Yes, and maybe that's not the perfect analogy, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's obvious if a player is out there cheating for his either own financial gain or just sabotaging the product just cause, yeah, you would get them out immediately.
Simple.